Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to share an incredible story from Imo State, Nigeria, about a village with a sacred relationship with pythons. This is a tale of tradition, reverence, and what happens when someone challenges ancient beliefs. So grab something to drink, get comfortable, and let's dive in. In the lush forests of Imo State lies a village where pythons are not just protected, they're revered as divine messengers. For generations, the villagers have lived in harmony with these powerful serpents, believing them to be physical manifestations of their ancestral gods. Into this world steps Matthew, a young man from a neighboring village where snakes are hunted for food and profit. Matthew arrives as a visitor, completely unprepared for what he's about to witness. During his first week in the village, Matthew is shocked when a massive python slithers into a family's home during dinner. Instead of panic, the family respectfully makes way for the serpent. Matthew watches in disbelief as they call for the Dibia, the village's spiritual healer, who performs a brief ritual, spreading sacred powder in the python's path. The python, seemingly satisfied, leaves peacefully while the villagers bow in gratitude. The python blesses us with its presence, an elder explains to Matthew. It only comes during significant moments, births, deaths, celebrations, or to warn us of danger. Sure enough, when a woman named Mama Success gives birth to a healthy baby, a python appears at her doorstep. The villagers celebrate this as a divine blessing, spreading powder and offering prayers as the python departs. Matthew, still adjusting to this unusual relationship, makes a terrible mistake. During a conversation with some villagers, he casually mentions that in his village, they kill and eat snakes. The villagers react with horror, as if he'd suggested murder. Anyone who kills a snake must bury it like a human and perform expensive sacrifices, they warn him gravely. Otherwise, death will surely follow. Matthew dismisses this as superstition. In fact, his mind begins calculating the profit he could make. In his village, python skin and parts fetch enormous prices, millions of naira. The temptation grows too strong to resist. One afternoon, while collecting firewood in the forest, Matthew encounters a large python resting in the cool shade. After his initial fear subsides, he realizes the python isn't aggressive. This is his chance. With one swift strike of his cutlass, he kills the sacred creature. The moment the python dies, thunder crashes across the clear sky. The elders in the village look up, immediately sensing something is wrong. Matthew, panicking, quickly cuts the python into pieces and stuffs them into his sack. He rushes back to the village, grabs his belongings, and boards the next bus out. But as the bus approaches the village river, the traditional boundary, it mysteriously stops. The driver tries everything, but the engine won't start. They remove all luggage, and mysteriously, the bus starts running again. When they reload the luggage, including Matthew's sack, the bus immediately stalls again. The suspicious passengers demand to see what's in Matthew's bag. When they discover the dismembered python, they fall to their knees in terror, begging their gods for forgiveness. Matthew is immediately taken to the village head, who explains the grave situation. No python, dead or alive, can cross the river boundary. The gods forbid it. Now you must perform the proper burial rites as if for a human. For the next 2 weeks, the python's remains are kept in the village mortuary. Matthew is forced to purchase a cow, a ram, and various other expensive items for the burial ceremony and to appease the gods. On the burial day, the entire village gathers. Canopies and chairs are arranged as for a human funeral. Musicians play solemn traditional songs. But the most astonishing sight is the arrival of other pythons from the forest, who come to mourn their fallen kinsman. After completing the elaborate funeral and paying his debt to the village, Matthew leaves, vowing never to return. He learned the hard way that some traditions demand respect, and some boundaries should never be crossed. What do you think of this story? Does your community have sacred animals or traditions that outsiders might not understand? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this tale from Nigeria, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from across Africa. Until next time, thank you for watching.